Thanks for coming out today. My name is Jason, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of DocStock. DocStock is a website that helps small businesses. We do that by providing the widest selection and best quality of documents you would need to start and grow a business. We also provide resources like videos and courses and packages that give you all the resources you would need to start a business. I launched this company with my co-founder, Alon Schwartz, 6 years ago in 2007. And since then, we've become one of the most visited sites on the internet. We get 20 million people a month coming to DocStock. We have 25 million registered members, and it's a subscription service where a portion of those registered members pay us a monthly fee to access our product. So I've spent a lot of time in this business trying to help other startups. I'm going to share the experiences that I've been going through at DocStock. I'm an advisor to numerous companies in the tech space and other spaces as well. And before this, I started a company called Venature, which was a consulting company that worked with startups and small businesses. And there I worked with dozens and dozens of startups, helping them on their business plan and all different functions of things they needed from their small business. So I've pretty much never worked for anybody ever. All I've ever done is start businesses and try to figure out how to help other people start businesses and now build a pretty widely used product, I think we can say, that helps millions of small businesses do what they need to. And so my goal really here today is to translate all of this knowledge and experience that I have and I give you an action plan so that you know over the next 90 days what specific steps you need to do to launch your business as successfully as possible. And if you're already running a business, my goal is that you can fill in the blanks with things that you might be wondering about by what we're going to cover here today. And I think I can help you do this more successfully. Because I know what a lot of you are worried about. I know you're worried, how do we get clients? How do we get money? How do we make sure our product's good? How do I meet people that I know that I can trust? How do we do our HR functions? How do we break through barriers? How do we do all these things that are at the top of our mind? And that's what we're going to cover today. So this is an unbelievably wide breadth of information we're going to go into. And in fact, every single one of these bullet points could be its own seminar, full day-long seminar that we could teach a course on. And we're going to have to try to combine this all into one day. But today we're going to cover a lot of details and specific information, because one thing that always bothered me was when people didn't get specific enough. And I remember when I would be in college and I would hear lectures and I would hear people speak about all the successful, amazing, wonderful things that they did. And they would say, well, after I made my first $5 million, then here's how I went on to make the next $500 million. And what were we all thinking? What was I thinking that you would be thinking if I said that to you right now? How'd you make your first $5 million? Don't skip over that point. That's a pretty big one to figure out. And so we're going to get really in specifics. I'm going to be as open and transparent about everything in my past and background about what I've done to get to this point. And I'm not here today really to tell you, hey, I'm this uber successful person, and if you just do these things, if you just follow these 10 commandments I give you, you're going to be successful. More what I'm here to say is we're all in the arena together. And I'm probably a couple steps further along than you. I might have been doing this one particular business longer than you've been in your businesses. Maybe not. We have an office of 40 folks in Santa Monica. We're a profitable company for the last 2 years. In our case, we raised venture capital and angel investment. If that's something that you're interested in, we'll talk about that today. But we're also going to talk about how to bootstrap businesses and how to open up corner shops. This isn't for any one specific type of business that we're going in today. This is how to start a business and to give you a roadmap that no matter what kind of business you want to start, you can be as successful in that as possible. But again, most of what we're really going to cover today is really specific nuts and bolts. But I do want to spend a little bit of time up front talking about some more conceptual stuff. And I think that if we overlook the foundations of why you want to start a business, everything else that we're going to talk about today won't make any difference. And I can promise you this. I can make you the biggest promise in the world. I can tell you exactly what I've done step by step by step to build a business that makes millions of dollars, that millions of people a month use, that helps countless number of people. I can tell you what every successful one of my investors did that have sold businesses for hundreds of millions of dollars. I can tell you the dozens of businesses that I've consulted that open up shops on the corner, sell products online, and build amazing lifestyles for the co-founders. I can tell you exactly what every single one of them did. And in fact, I am going to tell you that today. But if we don't start with the basics of why you want to start a business, and if you don't have those down, none of that will make any difference.